Hey guys, Mark here. Hope you're all well. Stick around and I'll tell you what I think of the all-new BMW S1000Rr. Well guys, I finally got myself a demo on the all-new, awesome BMW S1000Rr, kindly loaned to me by the guys at CW Motorcycles here in Dorchester in the south of England. Got a beautiful summer's day, so I'm going to really enjoy myself on this today. Been really eager to try this one out. So as I say, let's just get these specs out of the way. Some big numbers here. So this engine is 999cc, it's an inline 4, producing a huge 207 horsepower at 13,500 RPM. And I've seen some YouTube dyno videos, and this bike is actually putting out 195 to 200 horsepower at that rear wheel, so it makes it one of the most powerful inline 4s you can currently buy. This engine sporting the shift cam technology, which gives best of both worlds. So you've got lots of strong low RPM power and torque with a searing, screaming top end. It's got 113 Newton meters of torque at 11,000 RPM. Top speed is a crazy 185 miles an hour. It's got an 824mm seat height, and this is the M package bike, so it's coming in at 193 kilos wet, and the Sport is coming in at 197 kilos wet. It's got a 16.5 litre fuel tank. So price wise, these are coming in at £15,290 for the base model. That has riding modes: rain, road, dynamic and race. It has traction control, gear shift assist pro, which is basically a quick shifter. You get the TFT, hill start and all LED lighting and indicators. So the Sport model comes in at £16,700. That's probably the one most people are going to go for. That comes with the electronic suspension, or dynamic damping control as BMW call it, and that sports extras such as heated grips, cruise control, tyre pressure monitoring, wheelie control, launch control, pit lane limiter, dynamic brake control and slide control. Absolutely amazing. So this is the M version, which comes with a really nice M seat. Has the carbon wheels, which shave a few kilos off, and you can see that there, but they look absolutely beautiful. And a lightweight lithium-ion battery. The brakes are now BMW badged, but they're made by Hayes, and I can confirm they're absolutely eye-poppingly powerful. Let's just have a walk round for you. Show you this TFT. So as you can see, a huge amount of information. Too much to show here, you could probably make a separate video on it, but absolutely incredible. I must admit, I do love the new symmetrical look of the lights. It's looking really nice. Anyway, less of the chat, let's take her for a ride, see what she's all about. Well guys, let's hop aboard and see what she's like. So, straight off for me, this seat is 824mm, and it feels quite tall. I'm an average height guy, 30-inch inside leg, and I'm on my tiptoes, so that's quite interesting. But the bike is so well balanced and light that it just doesn't matter Very, very light to flick from side to side. Just get that little shot of that lovely TFT for you. So the standard exhaust has a really nice loud growl to it, so that's really nice. Very, very light clutch. The bike is a little bit on the late side, a little bit out from the bar, but that's no worries. So I've been absolutely itching to try this out. So many rave reviews about it at the moment. So guys, in the usual way, we'll just work through the bike, talking about all the various parts of it. So, new for this year, this is a completely new bike compared to the previous model. The mirrors look different straight away, sort of a bigger look to them, shall we say. It's the usual thing, a little bit of a view of my elbows, but I can still see the road behind, so that's good. Now my bike personally is a 2019 Kawasaki Ninja 636, and that is an amazing little bike, but I can tell you now this thing has way more power than that, as you all know. So the screen on this, it looks a little low, but it's actually doing a really good job. It's very smooth air, it's not turbulent or anything like that, and it's going right over my helmet nicely. The TFT is absolutely beautiful, showing you speedo. I'm in dynamic riding mode, 5th gear, nice rev counter. It's a real joy to look at. So this model's got the electronic suspension, which automatically adjusts to road conditions, and I can tell you now it's absolutely sublime. These are pretty bumpy roads here in the UK, and the way this goes around the corners is absolutely insane. So we've got an auto downshifter as well, and an upshifter. My word, this is powerful. The power this bike makes is absolutely insane. It's around about 200 horsepower at the rear wheel. Now the riding position, it's really, really nice. Normally a sports bike's handlebars, the clip-ons, are quite close together and sort of angled inwards. These are quite wide and angled outwards, so it makes for a very, very nice, comfortable riding position. There's lots of leverage on the bar. It just goes around the corners without even thinking. There's a tiny input into the bar and it will change direction. So top marks for the bar position, and a little bit of weight on my wrists, but the wind is keeping the weight off my wrists, so that's absolutely good. The seat does feel a little firm, but I've been on this bike for a while now, and my backside is still quite comfortable, so it's not a problem. Now the leg position reminds me a little bit of the GSXR 1000 that I rode some time ago and reviewed. It seems quite a lot of room. It's most definitely sports bike position, but it's not too bent up for me. So I'm only an average height guy, 5'7", but it fits me a treat. And the tank has nice side sculpts which your knees, inner thighs can go into, so that's great. So as you can imagine, this engine is super smooth, inline 4. It's got the shift cam technology, which gives it a massive amount of top gear pull, shall we say. Let's just slow this down to 30 and see what she fuels like. Just make sure there's no kind of hunting or surging in the fueling. So in top gear now. Slowing it right down. So there's 30 miles an hour, just over 2,000 revs, smooth as silk. No complaining or anything like that. Absolutely fabulous. Just wind it open, so there's your 50, 60, and it keeps on going. So incredibly torquey, flexible unit, this one. So auto blipper on the downshift works an absolute treat. We're into third gear now. Let's just give us some power. Wide open throttle. Oh my life! Wow! That's like being fired out of a cannon. Or strapped to a missile. It's absolutely phenomenal power. How they make them so powerful is beyond me. So this is the M version, and also the Sport comes with a nice heated grips for colder temperatures and a cruise control. So it's actually quite a practical sports bike. So we've got some nice bends coming up now to see what she's like round the bends. Oh. It just does not move round the corners. This is one seriously fast, fun, powerful motorbike, and I'm sure it will win the group test. So it's sort of, competitors are like the Panigale V4, Aprilia RSV, you got the R1, but so far for me this is the winner. It's just its combination of relative comfort, nice riding position, crazy power, very, very flexible engine, to me just makes it a winner. Some of these liter bikes can be a little bit harsh on the roads, and this one feels very sublime, very plush, so you could definitely ride this all day. So I say, so far I've not noticed any nasty vibrations or pins and needles. It's just the cornering is mind-blowing. So if you're in the market for a litre sports bike, this has got to be on the top of your list. So the damping of the suspension, it feels just nice for the roads here in the UK. It feels very sporty, but it doesn't sort of like rattle your fillings or anything like that. So it's all good. See what this overtake's like. It just absolutely surges past vehicles, absolutely brilliant. So let's try the brakes out. I'm expecting very good things. Here we go, hang on. Wow! Yeah, they're as good as Bmw M50 for those of you that know those. And ABS is standard across the board now here in the UK. You've got traction control, absolutely everything on this bike. So using the clutch for downshifting is very slick, very light clutch. It's just the sublime handling that blows me away. Oh, I want one. So let's just run through it again, guys, while we're just cruising along here. The riding position is probably the nicest of all the super bikes I've tried. It's relatively comfortable. It's a lovely, nice wide bars. Not too much weight on your wrist. That's great. Leg position's fine. Seat is firm, but my backside is still fine, so that's good. Screen aerodynamics, nice and smooth. No sort of turbulent wind there. The motor is more powerful than you ever could need. So that gets 5 stars. Nice and smooth, very tractable. Very tractable. You could have an awful lot of fun on one of these on a racetrack, you really could. Love the way that downshifter works. So all in all, guys, it is everything it's hyped up to be and more. So we've got this in 3rd gear now, we'll just open it up. Wow! I think you'd be very hard pushed to use the full performance of that on a regular basis. It's absolutely incredible. This is hands down the best sports bike I've ever ridden. Alright guys, I think we'll wrap it up here. This'll do. Yeah, that is a phenomenal piece of kit. I'll just leave it running and we'll have a little listen to the exhaust. So I'm sure a lot of people will change this for the obligatory Akrapovic. Well guys, I'm pretty much blown away by that. Speechless, breathless, whatever, all those sort of superlatives. That is an amazing piece of kit. The power is insane, the engine is super flexible, the brakes are just wow. The handling is incredible, but it's still nice and sublime and plush for, you know, not so smooth, perfect roads. So very impressed with that. So if you like this bike, give me a thumbs up please. Please feel free to share this video. and subscribe to my channel. Got quite a few bikes on here now. Let's just have one final little walk round. Please feel free to post any comments. If you've got one of these, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about these style of bikes. I'm a great fan of sports bikes, and I love adventure bikes and tourers and all sorts, but if I had £16,500 burning a hole, I think I'd get one of these. I'd get the sport model. It is that good. As much as we all sort of say, oh, litre bikes are too fast for the road, this is just so nice to ride, even just at normal speeds. It definitely gets my thumbs up, and who knows, in the future I might try and find myself a used one, but that is, in my opinion, the best sports bike you can currently buy, and I will end it on that. So this is Mark signing off, and take care guys, and I'll catch you all again soon.